Everyone wants to be rich, but very few understand how money really works. Most people think it's about saving every penny, working 60-hour weeks, or just being born into the right family. But here's the truth. Getting rich is not just about effort. It's about knowing the science behind wealth. And yes, it is a science. Just like physics or math, it's predictable, replicable, and powerful. In this video, we're going to break down that science. No fluff, no get-rich-quick lies. Just a clear, honest understanding of how money works and how some people master it while others stay stuck. Let's start with the first principle. Getting rich starts in your mind. Wealth isn't created with your hands, it's created with your mindset. Poor people focus on what they lack. Rich people focus on what's possible. If you wake up every day thinking the system is rigged, that money is evil, or that success is reserved for others, you're building walls around your own potential. The science of getting rich starts when you shift your thinking. You stop asking, why can't I? And you start asking, how can I? Value is what creates wealth, not time. Most people trade time for money. They work hourly jobs or salaried positions where their income is capped by the clock. But the wealthy understand a simple truth. Money flows to those who create value. Think of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs. They didn't get rich by clocking in and out. They got rich by solving problems, serving millions, and creating systems that run without them. If you want to be rich, stop focusing on working harder and start focusing on providing more value. Wealth is abundant if you learn how to access it. One of the biggest myths we're taught is that money is limited, like a pie that others are hogging. But the truth is, money is created every day. Businesses generate revenue, investments compound, economies expand. The people who get rich are not stealing your share. They're understanding how to get in the flow of value creation. Money flows to ideas, efficiency, leadership, and service. If you can tap into any of those, you can become wealthy, even if you start with nothing. Riches follow systems, not chaos. Here's something you'll never hear in school. Wealthy people don't rely on luck. They build systems. Whether it's a business system, a marketing funnel, a real estate portfolio, or an investment strategy, systems create predictable results. If you're waking up every day winging it, chasing the next shiny thing and relying on luck, you're operating in chaos. But once you build repeatable systems around how you earn, save, and invest, you create momentum that grows on autopilot. Take inspired action, fast. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for the perfect moment. They plan, overthink, analyze, and then do nothing. But the rich don't wait for perfect. They move. They take calculated risks. They pivot quickly. They fail forward. You cannot attract wealth without action. Not busy work, not mindless hustle, but inspired, intentional action that pushes your skills, opens opportunities, and builds assets. Focus on creation, not competition. Most people think success is a race. They compete for promotions, market share, even followers. But competition is reactive. Creation is proactive. When you focus on creating something new, something better, you become a leader. The richest people in history weren't just better, they were different. They redefined how we live, shop, communicate, and work. Ask yourself, are you trying to win a game someone else built? Or are you building your own? Rich people study wealth the way poor people study entertainment. Here's the difference between the two. While the average person spends hours scrolling social media, watching Netflix, or gossiping about celebrities, the wealthy are studying investments, markets, human behavior, and scalable businesses. They read books, watch expert interviews, analyze trends. If you study money like you study your favorite TV show, your results will be radically different in just a few years. Gratitude unlocks more wealth. This may sound soft, but it's a hard truth. Gratitude shifts your brain from scarcity to abundance. When you feel thankful for what you have, you stop chasing out of desperation and start building from a place of clarity. Every successful person I've met practices gratitude. It's not about settling, it's about seeing clearly, staying grounded, and attracting more of what works. system. Train your mind, upgrade your routines, build your discipline. The return on that investment? It's exponential. So what's the bottom line? Getting rich isn't magic. It's not reserved for the chosen few. It's a science built on mindset, systems, and value. If you understand the laws, you stop being a victim of chance, and you start becoming the architect of your wealth. This is the Sovereign Doctrine, where we decode wealth, power, and the truths no one dares to say out loud. Subscribe for more, because if you want to get rich, start acting like it.